to thank you for the opportunity to come here. First of all, we are very close in Finland, but still somehow I lack the experience to know about Estonian design and where you go today. I suppose I'm here more as a representative of the industry, but also as a designer, also have an inblick in graphic designs and in design management. There was several participants in product design and in project design. To me, there was not quite enough design for design management. I would have hoped that we had more participants, and I think that in the long run, maybe you could do a bit more. I think more companies could take part in this design because it's really important. It's really important in the context, not to look at the product, but to look at the context and the total marketing of the product. And this is, to me, like we have discussed today, this is the most important. But if I look at the product design, we had, in my mind, a little bit disagreement, but in the whole run it went quite okay, and the standard was quite good. In the project design, I think that there are some really valuable projects which, to me, it seems that they are worthwhile making, and I could see good opportunities. Even in some projects which did not get an award, because we of course had a limited amount of thanks we could give. So altogether the standard was good, and I'm very happy to see what is going on in Estonia. Congratulations.
Peab ütlema, et minul oli vägagi mõtlema panev kogemus töötada nii tugevate isiksustega ja tunnetada seda väga erinevat emotsiooni, mis neil tekkis. Ma olen ise ka veel emotsioonide mõju all ja võib-olla kõige niisugusem selginud ja jõudnud mõte või tunne on see, et kõik need žüriiliikmed on tulnud keskkondades, mis on väga hästi disainitud, hästi funktsioneerivad, kus disain ei ole enam mingi uudisega üllatus. Ja selle tõttu ka need niisugused hästi disainitud, hästi funktsioneerivad esemed ei pakkunud ka nendele nii suur huvi, kui just nimelt need esemed, mis sisaldasid mingisugust jutustust, mingit sõnumit. Ja sõnum ei ole ju eesmärk omaette, sõnumi mõte on see, et ta kannab mingisugust emotsiooni. Ja see ongi minu järeldus, et võib-olla see disain, see, mida nad meie disainis hindavad ja mida võib-olla üldse maailmas, kuhu suunda liigutakse, see on tunde, see on emotsiooni otsimine disainis. See on just minu esimesi kogemus sellest tööst.
No, we did it yesterday as well.
Thank you for inviting me here. It was really nice to come, and also nice to see it's a very similar situation as in my own country, in Iceland. I see a lot of possibility and growth also here. I think what you can add to what is here is really to explore your minds, explore the production possibilities within your country as much as you can, and also you really have to dig very deep in your roots to make Estonian design stand out in the global market. You have to find your heartbeat really strong, and then it will express.
Pleasure being back. I was here 17 years ago. It's great It has been a great pleasure working with the jury, particularly with the chairman, guiding us through. I had a couple of questions while I've been here for these 2 days, where people would be like, how do you think Estonian design is? Is that good enough? And I think the only ones who doubt it is the Estonians, because it has international level. It's fine. Well done. Congratulations, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. I think the first thing I would like to say is to thank the judges for taking the time and the effort yesterday to help us go through every single project that's here. And of course, the next piece of thanks or set of thanks that I want to do is to thank everyone who actually took the time and the trouble to enter the competition. Entering competitions takes time, and time is money. And I think the fact that we've got such a good spread, I think some 46 entries got through to this stage, which is quite a lot of projects to look at across a whole range of sectors, from bathroomware through to fabrics, through to street seating, street lighting, etc., etc. So we've had a very intense day yesterday, spending time together to actually look through all of the projects. I think in actually having to make rejections, it's always a very difficult task, because there are always people on the boundary who, you know, if there'd been more prizes available, maybe they'd have won a prize. And I think what I would like to say is to echo what Tim said, and that is that from coming, in my own situation, coming from the UK, to see Estonian design for the first time in such an intense way, it's actually very, very reassuring and exciting to see. We think there's innovation here, there's creativity, and there's quality. And I think those three factors working together, when you then ally them with a business quality or a business sense to make a business work, I think that the future for Estonian design is going to be good. It's going to grow. I think design is recognized more and more by companies as something that is a strategy to make better business, to make better quality products and services and environments. Products and services and environments that improve the quality of life for our people and for our societies. So I think whilst we see a great range of different types of projects, of different scales, some are small, some are large, that all of these projects, that the intent behind them is to actually improve the quality of life and improve the quality of the product as well. So I think we've very much seen that. We have a situation where I think in terms of exporting design services overseas or competing internationally, I think Estonia is in a position where it can do that. Of course, to understand export markets, you have to visit them, you have to understand what those markets are about, but I think that the quality of work that we are seeing here, as Tim said, is international standard. And I think that's fantastic for Estonia. So thank you for the opportunity to come. Thank you for the judges for your time and your experience and your knowledge. It was very, very valuable, and it was a pleasure for me as chairman to work with the panel. Yes, of course, there were projects where we had to have intense discussion, but I think generally speaking there were no fights. We didn't have any fights.
No bruises?
No bruises. And I think that we actually have had a very, very pleasurable experience doing this again. And I would like to thank Ilona and the Estonian Association of Designers for all of their work in making this happen and for bringing us together. So thank you, Ilona.